Hello again, and welcome back to the SWRA podcast, where aging, wellness, and wisdom intersect. My name is Maggie, and I am your host, and I welcome you to the podcast as a new listener or a returning listener. Today, I thought I would touch upon the topic of forgiveness, letting go, and family dynamics. Unfortunately, we cannot choose the family we are born into. And sometimes we wish we hadn't been born it's in our family, but it is what it is. And as we move through the decades, we give birth, we watch them grow, we survive those teenage years. Lord knows we're survivors. But as our kids and other family members mature, and as the relationships change and move, sometimes sometimes I know in some families, the issues are deep. There's a lot of hurt that had been passed around. I know family members who have not talked to each other for decades. But let's stick to the nuclear family, right? Mom, dad, kids. And I know a lot of us have had some wayward children. And I think this is where the wisdom comes in that regardless of all the effort we have put into raising our kids, when they say model life for them, you've done that. You put clothes on their back, food on the table, you've done that. You were a supportive parent. Come, you can talk to me about anything. You've done that. You supported them while they were going to college. You bought them a car. You taught them how to drive. You helped them with their first apartment. You did all that. And yet, things happened. Not the way you expected. And I think even for those of us who are people of faith, question mark, I mean, I should say in parentheses, right? We we've been listening to preachers telling you that if you do this, God will do that. Well, in some instances, we've done all this, and the outcome is still not what we expect. What do we do with that? Do we get angry at God? Do we blame ourselves? Isn't that the first thing we do? Oh, I must have missed something. Maybe I worked too much. Maybe I wasn't there enough. Maybe I shouldn't have divorced the parent. I mean, we beat ourselves over the head for the failures or what we perceive to be as failures in our children's lives. When it's just the maturing process, isn't it? And I think it takes a lot of courage, a lot of guts, a lot of faith for a parent of a teenager or a young adult to let them go experience life. Now, that doesn't mean you don't go into your closet and hold them up. But when they're going through that, it hurts your heart because in your heart you're saying, I don't deserve this. I did everything I could. So, sis, what I'm saying is don't beat yourself over the head. You've done your best. Give yourself some grace. And the extension of that is to extend that same grace to your wayward children so that when they're ready to come back, you are ready to receive them, to allow your kids to do all the crazy stuff and still love them in silence. And then when they're ready to come back, and a lot of them do come back, you're like, God is so faithful. He's so faithful. So let's go out today and thank God for those children, such as they are. Let them know that you are there for them, that your love is unconditional. And whatever we can, we lend a hand. Because this life is not linear, sis. It's not linear. You know that better than I do. It's got all twists and turns, ups and down, and sometimes you're exhausted with all the up and down, up and down. When will it end? I don't know. All I know is the journey. We are on that journey, and we need to make the best of it while we extend grace to our kids. All right, sis, go out there, extend more grace to some people that you know, related to you or not, and then I'll talk to you tomorrow. Au revoir, à la prochaine. Bye.